Welcome to this week's Read the Bible Together story time. So we are in this midst of the 12 days of Christmas, which are the 12 days following Christmas Eve. So you're probably just celebrating Christmas with family and maybe prepping for New Year's as well. But we are going to switch gears in our Bible reading today and read about Queen Esther. So if you're following along in your own Bible, her story is the book of Esther. So you can look that up. And we are coming from the Spark Story Bible from Spark House Publishing. So Queen Esther. Once there was a young girl named Esther. Her cousin, Mordecai, worked for the king. When Esther's parents died, she went to live with her cousin in the palace. Esther learned new things, wore dazzling clothes, and grew into a beautiful young woman. When the king saw Esther, he said, "I'm so happy. I want you to wear this crown and be my queen." So there you go. Now, Esther and Mordecai were Jews, and many people did not like Mordecai or the Jewish people. But the king was a wise man, and he always listened to what Mordecai and Esther had to say. And one of the men who did not like Mordecai was a very proud man named Haman. One day, the king said, "I'm giving Haman a special job, and because he is so important, everyone should kneel and bow down to him." And this made Haman happy because he thought a lot of himself. But Mordecai knew that God was the only one he should bow down to. When Haman saw that Mordecai wouldn't bow to him, he was so mad. And when he learned that Mordecai was a Jew, he was even madder. "This isn't right," Haman said. "I'm going to punish Mordecai and all of the Jewish people." And you can see Mordecai over here and Haman over here. Or the other way around, Haman and Mordecai. Haman saw that the king loved Esther and that he listened to Mordecai, and this also made him angry. Haman knew that they were Jews, so he planned for all of the Jews to be killed. But Esther was smarter than Haman. "I have found out something important," Esther told the king while they were eating at the banquet. She told him of Haman's plan to kill all of the Jews. When Esther told the king that Mordecai was her cousin and they were both Jews, the king wasn't mad at her. Because the king loved Esther so much, he gave Mordecai the job that Haman had before. "And here is my ring for you to wear," the king said to Mordecai. "Write a message to all the Jews in my name and seal the letter with my ring." The letters that Mordecai wrote went to the people all across the land, and they celebrated with music and feasting and dancing. "Hooray for Queen Esther," the people cheered. "Because the king loves her, we are saved." There you go. So this is a Old Testament story, like I said, from the book of Esther. And it just tells of another way God works through people.